You're listening to Sacred Grit, where ancient paths meet modern strength. We're here to reconnect with the earth, honor the ancestors, and build spiritual practices that don't just feel magical. They make you strong. No fluff, no gatekeeping, just roots, ritual, and resilience.
Welcome to the very first episode of Sacred Grit, the podcast where we take ancient spiritual paths, dust them off, and walk them with boots on and coffee in hand.
That's right. We're not here to float on incense clouds or gatekeep rituals. We're here for the dirt under your nails kind of spirituality, the type that makes you stronger, steadier, and a little more unbothered by the chaos of the modern world.
So whether you're totally new to paganism, secretly reading about runes under your blanket, or you've been working with the elements longer than we've had Wi-Fi, you're in the right place.
All right, let's talk about the name Sacred Grit. Why that combo?
Great question. Sacred reminds us that there's a divine, connected, deeply spiritual side to life. The rituals, the reverence, the ancestral memory. And grit? That's the part where we get up early, chop wood, do the shadow work hard, and keep showing up. Even when Mercury's in retrograde and your sage bundle won't stay lit.
Or when your cat knocks over your altar. Again.
Exactly. Sacred Grit is about honoring the mystical while staying grounded. This isn't about being perfect. It's about being present, intentional, and resilient.
So let's back it up. For anyone just stepping onto this path, what is paganism really?
Paganism, at its core, is a nature-based spiritual path. It's not one religion, but it's an umbrella term for lots of traditions that honor the earth, the cycles of nature, ancestors, and often polytheistic or animistic beliefs.
Right. That could include Wicca, Norse heathenry, Druidry, folk witchcraft, even modern eclectic paths. If you've ever looked at a full moon and felt something, you might already be halfway there.
Exactly. It's not about a rule book. It's about relationship with land, spirit, story, and self.
So if someone's brand new and thinking, okay, cool, I vibe with this, but where do I even start? What would you say?
Start simple. Light a candle and set an intention. Go for a walk and actually pay attention to the wind, the birds, the trees. Keep a journal of how the moon phases affect your energy. You don't need a $400 crystal to connect with the divine.
No offense to the $400 crystal crowd. Y'all are valid, but Target has candles and the forest is still free.
Yes. This is about personal practice, not aesthetics or elitism. You start by noticing, listening, and learning. And that builds into ritual, reverence, and resilience.
So what can listeners expect from Sacred Grit in future episodes?
We're going to explore everything from seasonal rituals, building your own spiritual discipline, working with ancestors, fitness and health as part of your spiritual path, even the occasional hot take, like why shadow work isn't just for moody Instagram posts.
And we'll keep it real. We're not gurus, we're fellow travelers. We'll share what's worked, what hasn't, and give you tools, not rules.
All right, that's a wrap on episode 1. If this hit something in your soul, or at least made you snort laugh, hit subscribe and walk this path with us.
We'll be back next week with episode 2, Modern Paganism with Backbone, how to build a practice that's real, rooted, and resilient.
Thanks for walking the path with us. If you liked today's episode, make sure to subscribe, leave a review, or share it with a wild soul who needs it.
And remember, whether you're lighting a candle or lifting a sword, grow deep, stand strong, stay sacred.